all means. So you can look at whatever angle you want to pick. Or, at the top here, you can preset your views. So if I click on one of those, it'll take me straight to that particular view.
Right.
And then you can animate it from that as well.
I'll tell you what, that's brilliant.
It's good, isn't it?
And that's free, isn't it?
Yeah. And not only that, but you can give the client the software, the free version of the software. The pro version, you need to export decent quality JPEGs, which is only a couple £100 anyway. But the free version, which, is this the free? No, that's the pro version. That's the free version I've got set on here as well. But essentially it looks exactly the same. So the client can sit there and do all of this, which gives them probably too much control. But
that's fantastic.
and then you can run down into, you can do as much as or as little as you want. So I've started doing a bit of the internal.
Is this one you've done?
Yeah, this is one that one of my guys has done for me.
Right.
And then I've then added all the colour, the background, the people, and that.
So he does the basic skeleton,
yeah.
and you render it.
And then I render it, which is relatively easy to do. And bring in, I mean, the client actually owns an Audi A3, so I just shove one in. And because it's Google, people are modelling these things all the time.
Go on.
So you name it, you can find it usually. Like from tractors to cars to whatever I need to put on a drawing.
But I suppose it's a self-teach thing, isn't it? You know,
It is, yeah. But then you can also put, and I don't think this is relevant to you, but you can turn the shadows on.
Right.
And that you can then set your shadow, whatever month it is, whatever time of the day it is.
My goodness.
So you can look at it and say, well, okay, I've got light coming in that room. So for example, in this one, the kitchen all comes out onto the patio out here.
Yeah.
And so that we know what, we know, you know, middle of the summer, mid-afternoon, we've got light pouring in, and if you give it a second, that's how far the light comes into the room. And that works on exact postcode locations, rotate the thing, set it, and then you can export it into Google Earth as well. Brilliant. So there's a lot you can do with it.
Also, you can actually put it into a real place.
You can throw that into Google Earth, and there's a new couple of apps on the iPad, which means that you can put that, and you, in theory, once you've got it right, you can set yourself on site, stand there with it, and it'll overlay it onto the site in the right place. Haven't got that far with it yet, but
that's pretty powerful stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, start playing with one in blocks, and we're doing that at the moment.
And how long did it take you to get to this point then, you know, learning about it?
It's, we've been using SketchUp now for 6 years now. As I say, I don't model it myself, but editing it I can do, and putting section lines and things, and there's all sorts of stuff that you can do with it.
I suppose there's probably people on like Elance that do it, isn't there?
Yeah.
You could, you know, in India or something, and you give them what you want, and they'll do it for next to nothing. So you can put
section lines and just chop the model in half.
Right.
And so that is looking back from pretty much the utility wall through the kitchen and master bedroom above.
That's impressive, isn't it?
But if you then want to add a bed, you just throw the bed in and then rotate the bed round.
Yeah, I'm wondering, got some possibilities with this.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. No, a few people have mentioned it to me. I think that Oakrights use it.
Yeah, there are quite. If I keep the more companies, I keep looking at websites thinking that's a SketchUp drawing.
Yeah.
And you can tell because they are a bit cartoonish. But you can push the section lines through, so that one cuts right through the whole model, right on that line. If I display, so that's displaying. See if I come all the way out, because there's a way of setting this where you can actually then grab the section line and push it all the way through from memory. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
So I can then take, I want the section through my link, for example, and again export that as a view, you see, which means I can show the client where the oak frame is.
It's a green oak frame, isn't it? Yeah,
where the little, actually this will change from this design, but these walls are gone. We're going to have a glass handrail, make it a glass bridge across, but it's easy enough to show someone what it's going to look like. And you can put that section through plan as well, just cut down straight through plan. You can even make the section cut lines. See these black lines?
Yeah.
Turn them to any colour you like, so you can set them to red, so it's clearly a section cut.
Yeah.
It's very clever.
Very good.
Very, very clever. Good bit of kit. And great for presentation and visual art.
Well, the thing is, you see, we do a lot of. He's based down in Hampton,
right.
And he's doing a lot of, you know, small extensions, larger extensions, loft conversions, things like that. And we want an edge over the competition.
Well, that's where most of my work comes from. For doing 3D on that, it really makes a difference. Yeah, it really does. So my CAD drawings, if you go back into AutoCAD, so open one that's open that King Sutton.
Are they compatible then? You're not compatible, are they?
Export the view straight out as vector drawings.
Really?
So yeah, you can. Is that King Sutton Wales Street proposed? That one. Take a while to load because it puts a lot of vectors